Airtime for this program has been paid for by Whitney Reynolds Media.
Three, two, one. Whitney Reynolds!
Hello and welcome to Whitney's Wishlist 2023. We are so excited that we are back on WGN for our second year in a row. We are here live at Cine City Studios, a beautiful space in Lawndale in Chicago. Today, we are going to bring you our must-haves of 2023. So without any further ado, let's kick things off. We heard an everyday person speak wisdom and love into our city. He saw a need and said he was going to make a change. Let's see his exciting update.
I'm partnered with Shield 616, which is a group right now we're trying to provide rifle-proof vests for the Chicago Police Department. My father was a Chicago police officer for 32 years. So as I kind of work my way up in life, you look back and you see, how did I get where I'm at? You want to help other people.
I can't believe we were sitting here talking about what you wanted to do a year ago, and now it has happened. Tell us about what forward progress this has done.
We actually had our first vest presentation in July. It was actually at the Police Training Center, and it was fantastic. I want to say there was probably 20 police officers there.
I want to walk our viewers back to why these vests are important, because I think there is a misconception going on. You hear the police, you think they have vests, right? Like, what is the difference of the vests that they currently have versus what we are actually getting into their hands?
You would think that each police officer would have their own vest. A lot of times they don't have a vest, or if they do have a vest, it's not rifle-rated armor. So if they're in a situation, whether it's a carjacking, any type of heavy gun that could be shot their way, these people are in harm's way. The vest that we're providing these police officers, it's rifle-rated.
And that means more expense.
It is more expensive, like you said, but it's something that protects them. So it's been just fantastic to see the progress that we've made so far, yes.
I do want to note, though, it takes viewers or people, everyday people like you, and you're in real estate. So you're a prime example of how a Chicago citizen can get behind something that creates change for our whole city. How do people get involved with what you're doing?
It's a group effort, really. It's not one person, and it's something we're all doing just to try to better the city. Everything that we've done, it's just been great to see the community kind of come together to help. It's been enjoyable.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
And the holidays are all about the kids.
Let's take a look at what's topping the children's department. Meet Harry Moon.
In the little town of Sleepy Hollow, Massachusetts, it's Halloween every day of the year, and 8th grader Harry Moon plans to cause some good mischief. With the guidance of his magic teacher, along with his talking rabbit, powerful wand, and magician's assistant, Harry and his friends will discover that not everything is as it appears to be. Join Harry as he navigates the perils of 8th grade, from a talent show to standing up to a bully. The adventure awaits.
Welcome to my new favorite book series, Harry Moon. Topping my wish list is the book Wand, Paper, Scissors. Not only does excitement meet you at the turn of every page, but this series has themes and tools that extend beyond the plotline.
Harry Moon is topping my list. Tell us a little bit about the vision behind the book.
We were looking at an age range, and we started thinking about what's available for 7 to 12-year-old readers. We would put out an exciting, engaging book that they'd love to read, but we would also incorporate themes into the books, ideas and problems they're going through, at that 7 to 12-year-old range, which would be bullying and self-acceptance and responsibility.
Well, my kids started it when they were 6, and now they're reading it to yours truly, and
Right.
they're 7. What is it like for you when you see the wonder, when the kids are unfolding, oh my goodness, this is Harry Moon, I want to know what happens, and knowing that you created that?
It's the best feeling in the world. Like when Steve and I did book signings, we would see the children just light up. They would come over from all parts of the store and, oh, just can you sign this book for me? Can I buy one, Dad? Can I buy two? Can I buy four? Can I? Yes,
Buy
you
the
can.
whole series.
Absolutely. But they were engaged and they were excited. And then we would ask them to email us, how did you like the books? And we get a lot of fan letters. That's the best part.
Where do our viewers get this book?
So the book is available, of course, on our website. It's harrymoon.org, but we're also available through retail outlets, of course, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. You can go online, Target online.
And everyone in our audience is going home with wand, paper, scissors. And we're not leaving our viewers out at home. Everybody that goes to harrymoon.org will get 50% off, one-time only purchase, and free shipping with purchase of 3 or more items. Visit harrymoon.org.
And now to the gift of the experience.
Well, the Forest Preserve is very important to me. There's 26,000 acres, 166 miles of trails, 31 lakes and 7 education centers, and 60 individual forest preserves in DuPage County. My family and I, we just hit the McKee Marsh Trail a few weeks ago. We took an hour and a half walking around the trail. It was just a real appreciation for being out in nature. So over the summer, I created this group on meetup.com. It's called the Friends Forest Tour of DuPage County. And the goal is just to bring a sense of appreciation and build a community around us enjoying nature for people that love it or want to learn more about it. So far, we've built a number of people that just have come to enjoy it with us. On meetup.com, under the Friends Forest Tour of DuPage County. If you want to help give to DuPage County, you can go to dupageforest.org. We go on the second Saturday morning of every month. It's walks of all skill levels, so to speak. So if you can make it 15 minutes and turn around, feel free. If you want to make it for the whole trail, enjoy it with us as well too.
And we actually have Mike Dyer with Edward Jones in the Forest Preserve here today. This is a great activity. Get your family, your neighbors together, and go out and enjoy our forest. We'll be right back.
Moving is stressful. You're not just saying goodbye to a place you've called home, you're starting a whole new chapter in life. Fortunately, Midwest Moving and Storage can help make your move stress-free. Our friendly team will handle your belongings with care. We can also help with packing and unpacking, so you can focus on other parts of your move. Midwest Moving and Storage, your trusted professional moving company for over 40 years.
We believe the soft tulle layers of a tutu are beautiful, but so are the brave, determined muscles that dance underneath it. Because when the curtain goes up and the orchestra starts to play, it takes a graceful kind of courage to step out onto the stage or out into the world in pursuit of a dream. At Tutu School, we believe every child should know what it feels like to dance.
Welcome back to Whitney's Wishlist 2023.
Ronna Fisher, I am so glad you are joining us today because you have a unique gift that is topping our list. Tell us, why are you passionate about hearing health?
Whitney, anybody that knows me knows I grew up with a dad that didn't hear well. He started getting hearing loss at age 35, and it kept getting worse. By the time I was a teenager, his problem was everyone's problem. My parents fought when he didn't bring the right thing home from the store.
Because he couldn't hear.
No, he misheard.
Right.
But my mother thought he wasn't paying attention to her or listening to her. And 25 years ago, I read about a study that links your brain with dementia, your ability to hear with dementia. So you hear with your brain. Your ears are just an appendage to catch sound. It's your brain that interprets and deciphers what someone's saying.
And you said this was 25 years ago. You were on the front lines.
I was, and I made it my mission that everyone over 50 should get a baseline hearing test. So I went to doctors. They test for everything. They test for your blood pressure, your cholesterol, your heart. They don't test for hearing. They don't even ask about hearing. The researchers at Johns Hopkins found that your brain is actually like a light bulb. Your brain is bathed in sounds, millions of sounds, and it's glowing. And as it gets less and less sound, that light bulb starts to dim.
And I love that you said at 50 is when you recommend, because I remember being young, and I remember thinking, oh, my parents are getting older. You know, 50 now seems very young to me. Now, now it seems very young. But it's interesting because you're right. We do all these different health screenings. Why not our ears? So what are you giving our audience today?
So my gift is to make sure your light bulb and everybody's light bulb here doesn't grow dim and go out. I want to give baseline hearing evaluations to everyone here and their families, regardless of your age.
Regardless of your age. And it gets one step better, because with every hearing test that goes in, so it's not only are you giving our audience a hearing test.
We partnered with the Alzheimer's Association, and I decided for every new patient we test, every new person we test, we would donate $20. And we just gave them a check for $13,000.
So you at home, go get your hearing test and give back to the Alzheimer's Association.
Take advantage of this gift. I urge you, if you haven't had your hearing checked since 3rd grade, now's the time. It could just change your life.
I love it. Thank you so much, Rana.
Thank you, Whitney.
Started my business 2003, was represented by galleries around the country, and 2011 decided to open up my own gallery, and so it's been 12 years now that I've had this space.
Josh Moulton is a visionary. He has learned how to take an ordinary picture scene and make it into a piece of art, each painting telling a different story.
The landscape's amazing. There's so many subject matters for me to draw upon for my images, so it was an easy fit for me. I was always that kid that was capable and had the ability to produce artwork that really looked like something, you know, from a very early age, and then I just kept getting better and better, and so I decided to do it.
Josh opened his business in 2003 and is one of the few artist-run galleries. He only displays his own artwork and a few of the man who got him into the industry.
My dad was a freelance illustrator in New York City during the 40s, 50s, and 60s, worked for all the ad agencies, went to Parsons School of Design in the 40s, and he did a lot of really famous work, actually. Webster's Dictionary is one of them. He told me to do what I really loved and made sure I did something I was really good at. So that's all they really encouraged me to do. They didn't care about how much money I would make. They just wanted me to be passionate about my career.
The passion behind every piece is evident, and we saw it firsthand as we walked his showroom. Today, everyone in our audience is getting an 11x14 matted Josh Moulton print.
And our viewers at home will also get 25% off, but you must stop by his gallery at 2218 North Clark Street.
When my dad passed away, all I wanted to do was wear his name on my shirt and walk, you know, in a marathon or do something good in his memory and sharing his legacy. So the motivation is kind of twofold. It helps the person who is grieving, but it also helps the broader world who's also grieving. So giving them the gift of Together at Peace, where there's a space to go to heal and have hope and be together with other people who've lost loved ones and sharing their stories and inspiration.
Meet Christine Marzullo, the founder of the Together at Peace Foundation. She's on a mission to be a safe space for hopeful bereavement.
It's alive. The love inside is still alive, and you're still able to make new memories with that person. Like if I go do a volunteer activity in memory of my dad, I feel him surrounding me while I'm making cookies at Ronald House and giving, you know, bears and comfort kits to hospitals and charities to share with their patients. It's more of a movement and also a foundation. So the movement is to help you feel hope and inspired by your loved ones that have passed away, and then also do good in the world.
Christine Marzullo joins us live with how she's fostering more comfort and joy this holiday season.
So the bear is a popular item, I would say. Everyone wants the bear. It's a little heavy because it's weighted and you can warm it up in the microwave. It's from the Warmies company, so we partner with them and we tie our little ribbon around there, and this is a little ceramic ornament, so that can be warmed in the microwave too. But it's actually nice to hold even if it's not warm because it's like a little warm hug.
And what is this supposed to do? Is it supposed to remember your loved one? Like, what do you want to do with this bear?
So actually we're using this in hospice care too for a transitional tangible item that kind of, you know, a loved one could be holding it while they're transitioning to the next phase, passing away.
You know, Christine, I really am thankful that you developed this out because we've all encountered loss of some sort. So thank you so much. And you mentioned that stone. Everyone in our audience today is getting that stone.
Yes, we're able to share a stone with everyone here today, whether you've experienced personal loss or you are, you know, supporting someone who's lost a loved one. It's just a reminder to look for those little signs. They're all around you all the time, and hope you join our community.
Yes, and Christine, before we let you go today, one of our other vendors topping the wish list saw your mission and wanted to get involved. Let's welcome Chris from Simple Modern to the stage.
Christine, absolutely love what you're doing. Love the impact that you're having on those that have suffered loss. And also, you mentioned those that are working in the hospitals with those that are suffering loss. So Simple Modern wants to donate over $25,000 worth of drinkware to Together a Piece that you can give to those that are suffering loss and those working in hospitals. So thank you for it.
The audience today is going home with this 40-ounce tumbler, and it can be found at Target, Amazon, Walmart, and other retailers, including SimpleModern.com. And Simple Modern's generosity doesn't stop there. Not only is it in their mission, but they give 10% back from every purchase. Chris joins us now with more.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's so great to be here.
Well, we just saw your amazing generosity with Christine and the Together at Peace Foundation. Tell us about Simple Modern.
Simple Modern is, it was founded in Oklahoma in 2015. Our founders had worked in the nonprofit space and then had also worked in the for-profit space and decided, you know what, let's fuse those two ideas together and make a company that's going to have as much positive impact on the world as possible. And so that's how Simple Modern was born.
And Simple Modern is, you said in Oklahoma, but it has grown exponentially in the last few years.
So we got our start on Amazon, which is obviously national, and we're even in international markets with Amazon. We're at Target and Walmart and other retailers, and also SimpleModern.com. So yeah, our reach is definitely national and going global.
And you have everything from drinkware, like we gave the audience, but you also have lunch boxes.
We try to provide whatever a family would need. So we've got school lunch bags, we've got backpacks, we've got coffee mugs, we've got water bottles, we've got tumblers. Like, we are thinking about the family and thinking about, okay, what can we do that the family needs? And what we do is we try to have style, quality, and value. And if we can bring style, quality, and value to a category, we're going to try to put the Simple Modern twist on it.
And you mentioned your generosity. Tell us about how you do give back.
Yeah, so we give away, and this was from day one when we didn't have any profits. We committed to giving away 10% of profits to nonprofits. During COVID, we gave away $1 million in cash and products to frontline workers. You know, it also includes being generous with our employees, and so we cater lunch every day for our employees. We give 3% into a 401k, even if it doesn't need to even be matched. So we try to be a place that is not just generous out there, but also generous, you know, inside the walls.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your product line and being that for, like you said, not only your workers, but for society as a whole. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And Simple Modern is the kickoff to our new category on Wishlist. We want to introduce you to businesses who are choosing to make a positive impact. Let's take a look.
You know, I can remember back to one of my first really big cases. I was a young lawyer, I was probably only 5 years out, and a mom died with a train accident, really, really sad, and she had 2 young kids. And part of my closing argument, I had to say what it meant to lose their mother. And it actually brought me to tears because I thought about my own mother and I thought about my own life and all that stuff. And ever since then, it's kind of resonated with me.
Kevin O'Connor is a Chicagoland attorney who's known for winning cases, but not just stopping there. He works hard to create true change out of tragic situations.
Tell us about how you came across Kim and her son's journey.
So I had met Kim years ago. She said, you know, I had a tragedy happen with my son. And I'm like, no, I didn't know what happened. My son got killed by the police up in Minnesota.
My name is Kimberly Handy Jones. I'm the mother of Cordell Quinn Handy. March 15, 2017, he was having a mental episode. He thought someone was after him, coming to do harm to him. And he called me, and I was talking to him, and I was trying to calm him down, just trying to talk to my son, and I knew something was off because I worked in mental health for 34 years, and clearly, if I don't know anything else, when there's a mental health crisis, you immediately recognize it in people, but this being my child, even more so. And next thing you know, stream of bullets. I was the last person he talked to, and that was just really hope in my heart that my son would have a life.
This tragedy opened her eyes and her heart to others in similar situations.
What you've been through is a lot, and this has placed a new fire within you to help other grieving families. Tell us about what you're doing with your foundation.
So my foundation gives headstones to families who have lost children.
Cordells Legacy continues to grow through this foundation and a national campaign that Kevin and Kim are working on together.
The good side is you've got someone like Kim who's got this foundation, and she's going to take a large portion of this money and push that to the next level.
And we have Kevin O'Connor joining us in the audience today. He is a business that really steps up. Hey O'Connor Law Firm sees change and makes it happen. We'll be right back.
Support for this program is provided by
JoePerillo.com, where you can browse their selection of pre-owned luxury vehicles. Based in Chicago, shipping all over the country.
Hello, welcome Tina Weller with Clair. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me, Whitney.
You discovered something, you saw an issue, and you're deciding to make change.
Thank you. I had a health scare a few years back, and my doctors told me I needed to live a very clean lifestyle. I needed to know what I was putting in my body and what I was putting on my body. And I'm a girl who lights candles every day in my home. I'm a product junkie. I love lotions and creams. And I basically had to learn a lot about what was in things. And candles, unfortunately, have a lot of bad byproducts. A lot of brands do. And then fragrance is just loaded with really harmful chemicals. And as I learned, and I wanted to know what was safe for me, I learned that the word premium meant nothing. And so I was confused as a consumer. And that led me on a journey to find a company that basically took out 40 cancer-causing elements from their fragrance, and I use those fragrances in my line.
Okay, so tell us, what does Fumé Clair mean?
Fumé Clair is French, to pay homage to my parents, and it means clear smoke. So
Clear
no
smoke.
soot, it's not gonna get in your walls and on your art or in your bodies. I hand produce everything. So we do everything in small batches, so things are not in boxes for long periods of time. We use a coconut plant-based wax. It's one of the cleanest in the industry. And then we use those custom fragrances to take you on a scent journey. And then we see what people like, and then I want to take you on a journey of part of my life as well. So I take you to places like the Isle of Capri and Cabo and Aspen at Christmas time, some of my favorites.
Yes, and everyone in our audience is actually getting, you tell them,
Aspen Christmas today. So we do an all-natural body line as well. We launched last year Body with the body butter and the scrub. So we have a coconut oil scrub. It's gonna use Dead Sea salts. It's gonna use coconut oil and jojoba oil, and then we're gonna add arnica and vitamin E to heal it up.
Yes.
So you wanna exfoliate your skin at least once a week. It's super important. And then you use the body butter, Shea body butter. Oh my God, it's thick and creamy and luxurious. And it has wonderful things like avocado oil, sunflower oil, and then we also put aloe vera and vitamin E in this to heal as well. And you should be using a lotion every day. It's super important. If you want to age beautifully, your skin has to look good, and that is the key. You want hydration and elasticity.
It's the passion behind it. Not only did you fill a gap, but you are dedicated to giving part of it back.
I sure am. Philanthropy is a big part of my life. It's been a part of my life for 25 years. Every product that is purchased through my line gives back to charity. In 2 years, we are grateful that we've given away or gifted $32,000.
Wow, that is incredible. She is a true testament that do good businesses exist. Thank you so much, Tina, for coming on.
Thank you for having me and being part of this wish list.
Today, our audience is going home with Fume Clair's signature holiday scent, Aspen Christmas. And to all of our viewers watching, you can also get 20% off. Click the banner on fumeclair.com.
We are there for them. We are an extension of their family. We've always run it family focused. From day one, we were there to support them, and that was by providing their children with everything that they needed. So parents didn't have to worry about bringing them their diapers and their formula and all that other stuff. That was all part of our plan.
It's our goal to give them every tool possible to be a successful little kid and grow and develop and have fun. The enrichment classes at Children's Learning Place are important. As busy parents, they don't have that opportunity to take their kids to yoga class. They don't have opportunities to take their kids to Spanish class sometimes. They don't have the opportunity to take them on field trips, where with Children's Learning Place, we like to encompass it all together. We live in a city full of adventure, and it's important that these children get the opportunities to explore this city to the fullest. I always tell my families that Children's Learning Place is not Children's Learning Place without them.
Our goal is always to help prepare them for the next level. So whether it's an infant going to the toddler stage, the toddler going to the twos going to preschool, and then the preschool going to pre-K, it's about preparing them to the fullest abilities.
Without them, we wouldn't be here. It's not just a business, it's our passion, it's what we live by. I love what I do. And I look forward to getting up every morning and meeting new families or conquering new goals or helping a family out when their little ones are not doing so well. So it's our job to be that extension of their family. It always has been, it always will be.
My name is Michael Epstein. I'm with Concierge Aesthetics and Plastic Surgery. And I have been going on mission trips through the organization of Healing the Children for the last, I think it's 7 years now. Oftentimes, the patients are mostly children, and they're people with that were born with birth defects, such as cleft lips, cleft palates, various hand and upper extremity deformities. Sometimes there'll be traumatic burns. But the majority of them are these birth defects, such as the cleft lips and palates that we take care of. When we go down there and we come away from it, it's like it recharges us. It's a wonderful experience. Oftentimes those last few days when we're seeing the patients in recovery and visiting with the families, people are in tears of joy, and it's a wonderful experience.
The Chris Kindle Market is a holiday staple in Chicago and is open in more locations than ever this December: Aurora, Chicago, and Wrigleyville. The German-style Christmas market is free and offers an experience for the whole family. From fresh pretzels, hot spice wine, and festival music, it ushers in the holidays, plus offers a unique shopping experience. And get this, we will be there tomorrow live at the Chris Kindle Market in Daly Plaza with our wish list starting at 11 a.m. Make sure to stop by and say hi.
Let's welcome Chris Kin and Lila Schmidt to the stage. Welcome, ladies. Oh, it's so good to see you. I feel like I'm at the market. What do you want to say to our viewers?
Frohe Weihnachten and Merry Christmas.
Well, it is a joy to bring you my 2023 wish list. For more information on the products and these do good businesses, go to WhitneyReynolds.com. Happy holidays!
We want to thank Cine City Studios and Brent Olson Design Group for our set. For more info on our wish list, go to WhitneyReynolds.com or to watch our nationally syndicated mission-based talk show, check your local PBS station or stream us. Happy holidays.